Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks will be another profitable day for you. Monday, October 9th, Major League Baseball playoffs. 2 games on the slate today. Phillies, Braves, D-backs, Dodgers. First game up, 3 o'clock West, 6 o'clock East. Phillies at the Braves, Wheeler versus Max Fried. Braves currently about $1.60 favorite, total at 8 on this particular matchup here. The Phillies up 1-0 in the series after a 3-0 win on Saturday, and then getting the day off yesterday so they could separate it for TV purposes. We do like the Braves today. We think they're going to get back. They've had good postseason success even against Wheeler, so let alone regular season success. So we're going to take the Braves money line, and then on the run line we like -1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. We like the Braves over 4.5 team total. We figure after getting shut out on Saturday, they're ready to open up the sticks today. Braves -0.5 run, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. And then Austin Riley, Matt Olson over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Acuna over 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Riley, Olson, Acuna over 1.5 total bases. Riley, Olson, Acuna double. Riley, Olson, Acuna home run. And then Riley, Olson, Acuna 2+ hits. All of these guys have had success against Wheeler and in the postseason success against Wheeler as well. So we'll run through those one more time for you. Braves money line -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Braves over the 4.5 team total. Braves -0.5 run, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Then we've got Austin Riley and Matt Olson over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Acuna over 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Riley, Olson, Acuna over 1.5 total bases. Riley, Olson, Acuna double. Riley, Olson, Acuna home run. Riley, Olson, Acuna 2+ hits. Next game up is going to be the Dodgers. Bobby Miller going against Zach Gallen. Diamondbacks win game 1 like 11-2. Really put it on them early and just put a couple runs late. Dodgers didn't score nothing until late in that particular matchup. Kershaw barely gets through a third of an inning before getting yanked and giving up 6 runs. D-backs really put it to him. I loved that matchup in game 1. Merrill Kelly going. Since they didn't have to use him in the first series by sweeping. I don't know how you don't like Zach Gallen today against Bobby Miller, and you're getting plus money. I think the D-backs are going up 2-0, headed back to Arizona, to be really honest. So I'm a little shocked at the line. I'll put it to you that way. I thought it would have been maybe -140, $1.40 favorite instead of $1.60 favorite. But a lot of people are going to bet the Dodgers as they don't believe they're going to go down 2 games at home. I'm going to tell you the Dodgers pitch. This is not the previous years of the Dodgers where they had domination. They had a lineup that was 1 through 7. Basically, that's not the case this year with the Dodgers. They've been a really good team, and they've beat up on a lot of crappy teams. But like they've been swept by the Braves. Now they've beat up on the D-backs during the regular season, and they have for years. But this year's D-backs team is one of those ones too. If they get down, they don't seem to ever quit. Where it seems like a lot of teams, if they get down 3, 4, 5 runs, they'll quit. This is not that team. They are the scrappy word comes into play, but they give you professional at bats for the most part. They make their mistakes just like everybody else does, but they've been pretty phenomenal. I hate to admit it, as I'm a D-backs hater for the most part, being down here in Phoenix and a huge Cubs fan, but they deserve their flowers. I think they're getting game 2 today. Now, whether or not they close out this series, I think is going to be a little bit different story. But I think they get their win today and head back home up 2-0, trying to close this thing out here in Arizona. So we are going to take the D-backs today. D-backs money line, and then we're going to take them on the run line +1.5, and then also -1.5 and -2.5. If they do lose this game, I think it's going to be really tight. So I think that +1.5 come in handy if that's the case. D-backs over the 3.5 team total. We're taking Dodgers under the 4.5 team total. They just can't unless they're hitting homers. They are struggling to put consistently up runs. So we'll take the under 4.5 team total there as well. D-backs plus a half a run, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Zach Gallen over 15.5 outs and under 2.5 earned runs. Bobby Miller over 1.5 earned runs. Corbin Keller, Gabriel Moreno, and Gurriel over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Carroll over 1.5 total bases. Moreno and Gurriel over 1/2 a total base. Carroll, Moreno, Gurriel double. Carroll, Moreno, Gurriel homer. Carroll, Moreno, Gurriel 2+ hits. Now, I will tell you this, Moreno and Gurriel are definitely, just because of their past history against Miller, they've hit him well. In the couple games they faced the rookie. Corbin Keller, Carroll, this is more of a heater play. I just think he's got it going on right now. It doesn't really matter who the pitcher is. So we'll run through the bets on this D-backs-Dodgers game again. D-backs money line, D-backs, and then on the run line we like +1.5, -1.5, and -2.5. D-backs over 3.5 team total. Dodgers under the 4.5 team total. D-backs +0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Zach Gallen over 15.5 outs and under 2.5 earned runs. Bobby Miller over 1.5 earned runs. Carroll, Moreno, Gurriel over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Carroll over 1.5 total bases. Moreno and Gurriel over 1/2 a total base. Carroll, Moreno, Gurriel double. Carroll, Moreno, Gurriel homer. And Carroll, Moreno, Gurriel 2+ hits. So do make sure you go to the comments section of this episode. You will find a link to the Google Sheet. This will have all our plays, units wagered, what book they were at, and what juice they were taken at. Just a reminder, there are 4 Google Sheets if you get in there. Sheet 1 is football last year. Sheet 2 is baseball this year. Sheet 3 is football this year. And Sheet 4 is basketball this year. So make sure you get a chance to check those out when you get some time on that end. And then also make sure you subscribe and get notifications to the channel. So when we drop our bets, you get those first. Gives you plenty of time to match them up with what you've got. Give you a ton of confidence heading to that betting app or betting window to make money. And that's what we're here for, folks, is to make money. We're not here showing you, just giving you predictions. This is what we bet on. This is what we believe in, and go from there. I think proof is in the pudding when you look at the units plus for baseball, football, for everything that we do. This is a long-term type play. For us, we try to make smart moves. We don't bet parlays. We don't like giving extra advantages to the house. We do have our plus money bets, no question about it, but you're never going to see us bet like a 10-team parlay or something, just basically donating money away, especially with the free bets that they're offering back. A lot of times, the free bets turn into even making us more money in that retrospect, because we get to bet those for free rather than betting them with our own dough, so to speak. So I do appreciate everybody's support as always, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.